This is Asda's sustainably sourced wild Alaskan salmon, skinless and boneless, frozen to lock in freshness and flavour. That's what one part of this bag of fish says. And then when we turn it over, we get again at the top here, skinless and boneless Alaskan salmon fillets in a protective ice glaze. Then here, under where it says it's come from, it says caught in the Pacific Ocean, produced in China or Indonesia, packed in the UK for Asda Stores Limited, Leeds. Now, you don't have to be a genius to notice that's two complete different places. Now, I went onto the website for this exact 1 kilogram of frozen salmon fillets from Asda Stores, and interestingly they say it's produced and packed in the UK, where we are right now. The country of origin is the United Kingdom and packed in the United Kingdom. Upon eating the fish, which I'll go into the flavour of it in just a moment, I opened it and pulled out one of these to find, it says here quite clearly, produce of China. Not the United Kingdom like it says on the back. This is not Alaskan salmon, not the produce of the Pacific Ocean. This comes from China. This isn't wild salmon, like it says. Wild salmon comes from rivers. This has come from a farm where it's been pumped full of antibiotics and preservatives. And to prove that, when I cooked it, simply microwaved it, all of this white gunk started coming out of the fish. Now this fish, anyone who eats salmon will know, salmon is a very oily fish. It's oily and it's full of a really creamy texture. This fish, on the other hand, was dry, it had no oil in it, and it was as tough as someone's boots. It stunk like old fish. It had the smell of fish. You know, anyone who goes to a fishmonger will know. Fish that's old has a smell. Fresh fish should have no smell to it. This fish stinks, okay? This fish was supposed to be a saving, cheap. It cost £7.40 for a bag of 1 kilogram, whereas usually you pay about £5 for 500 grams. So this seemed like a brilliant deal. If only it was actually honest. This is such deceit. We have 3 different labels here, 3 different places of origin, and we don't know what the meat is. Apparently, according to the internet, this salmon is dog salmon or chum salmon, as it's sometimes called.
Or it could be.
Well, it could be. I'm not saying it is. It could be. It tastes so vile. It's
certainly not a wild Alaskan salmon,
which we have all the time. By the way, we are daily salmon consumers. We do eat salmon daily, so that
Well, if it's wild, it means it's from a river, and this on the back says it's from the Pacific. And if it's from the Pacific, how can it be Alaskan? And if it's from the sea, why is it called wild?
And if it's packaged in England, then why does it say produce of China?
And if it says produce of China on the back, then they know exactly where it's come from. Why on this bag does it say it might come from Indonesia?
Because it's total deceit. This is why Asda needs to be sorted out. This is disgusting. This bag of fish, which they are selling for £7, Great British Sterling, is probably worth about 5p in actual money. I don't know, well, including import from China, it probably costs maybe 50p. So they're making, what's that, 700% markup on something so disgusting.
And really, the stuff is animal food. I mean, that is, you try and get your cat to eat it, it may or may not eat it. It probably prefer whiskers. So, what do you say to Asda's?
Well, they should be taken to court over this sort of thing all the time. Disgusting, disgusting treating the customers like that.